Imagine you're writing an important work email, and then your phone buzzes, a message from a friend. You pick up the phone and reply. Then you return to writing your important email. But now you've lost your train of thought. You reread the last few sentences, trying to remember where you were, but it feels like you're starting over. That small interruption didn't just distract you, it forced your brain to reload the context of the email. This process, known as cognitive loading, is why distractions are so detrimental. Whenever you start a task, your brain needs to load its context into your working memory. Like loading an application on a computer, this cognitive loading takes time and energy. Writing an important email means loading your working memory with the purpose of the message, the tone you want to convey, and the details you're addressing. But when you switch tasks, like responding to a message, you have to unload one context to make room for a new one. Returning to the email means reloading its context, which takes time and mental energy. The more often you switch, the harder it is to fully focus on any one task. This cognitive loading penalty grows with complexity. Complex work requires more cognitive loading. When you interrupt a complex task, reloading its context takes longer, and some details may be lost entirely. This is why interruptions often lead to mistakes or missed insights. They disrupt not just your focus, but also the cognitive structure you've carefully built. So, why does this happen? Our brains can't truly multitask. Instead, we task switch, rapidly moving between activities. Each switch demands reloading, a mental process where you must recall where you left off, load the necessary concepts into your working memory, then continue with the task. This switching process drains our mental energy. So, how can we reduce the impact of cognitive loading? First, batch similar tasks together. Grouping similar activities reduces the need to load and reload different contexts. Where possible, break your day into chunks that represent the context you work with. This allows your mind to stay in a context for longer, helping you to combat the switching penalty. Second, protect your context. Once you've loaded a context, avoid anything that would cause you to have to reload it. Eliminate distractions so you can maintain a single cognitive context for as long as you need it. Third, replace multitasking with single tasking. When you choose one task and commit to it fully, you avoid the constant cognitive loading that comes with switching. Whether you're writing, solving a problem, or having a conversation, give it your full attention. Single tasking not only reduces mental strain, but also improves the quality of your work. Finally, understand your cognitive habits. Notice when you're tempted to switch tasks and ask yourself, is this switch really necessary? Often, the urge to switch stems from restlessness rather than a true need. Recognizing the effects of cognitive loading changes how you approach your day. Productivity is not just about maximizing our time, rather, it's about preserving our mental energy. By minimizing unnecessary switches, you create the space to think deeply, make better decisions, and engage fully with what matters most. By mastering your cognitive context, you sharpen your ability to think clearly and act decisively. And that is real intelligence.